go. Well, really, I have 20. I'm gonna turn her over, I'm gonna rev her, I'm gonna see if it's burn off or it's actually smoke. Good morning, neighbors. So it was smoking over here. So I definitely think it's burn off. I don't know if I should drive it. I think the safer thing is to say no, because until I'm 100% sure whether or not it is burn off or maybe something else, I don't want to risk driving as far as I have to go right now. So instead, I'm going to probably borrow Sean's truck because I don't have a daily. I will be back in a week. We're dropping the engine and trans. We're redoing this entirely. So I have some big plans coming soon that I'm going to share with you. So we may as well wait till we get to that point to like really deep clean everything and take a good look at her. So I'm on my way right now to my good friend Matt Farah's garage. It's called the West Side Collector Car Storage, and he has some absolutely insane cars. So I'm hoping that not only A, will this inspire me on which supercar I'm gonna be getting next, but B, it's a viable option of a place to store it. And he spent years and probably millions of dollars building this fantastic, absolutely incredible garage that is not open to media or public, and he's giving me an absolutely exclusive pass today in order to be able to share this with you guys. So I'm super excited for this one. So I just pulled up here and that's it, that's the gate. This driveway is made so that the lowest car in the world can actually go straight into and not scratch. It's insane, you guys will see it. Truly honored to be able to put this whole place on footage.
Come on in, let's go, let's have a look around.
So someone walks in the front door, they have this waiting area.
Yeah, the thing is what we call the cathedral room. And when you go inside, you'll understand why it's called that.
Oh my God.
So it is big room full of big cars. So you basically have life-size, you know, Hot Wheels set.
This is
right?
absolutely insane.
Right, it's real crazy. So there's a lot of firsts in here from an engineering perspective, and obviously there's a bunch of cool cars to look at and gawk at as well, but from a hardware perspective, right, purely hardware, this is the first time these lifts, and these are called Park Plus QP1000Hs, this is the first time they've ever been put indoors, because this is an outdoor unit. It's the first time they've ever been put over a basement. It's the first time they've ever been installed in a seismic zone. And it's the first time they've ever had integrated fire sprinklers and battery tenders. It's pretty wild.
Oh my God. Before we get any further, I would love to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Keeps. So Sandy, did you know 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35?
What?
Well, now you do, and the best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left. As you know, I like to take care of my friends, so here's an invisible thing of $100 bills.
Cool, thanks.
But even more valuable than money is preventing hair loss while you still can. So Sandy, I got you the gift that keeps on giving. A 3-month supply of Keeps.
That was fast.
I know you're too busy building sleeper PRIUSes with me to actually go to the doctor for hair loss medication. But lucky for you and all the viewers at home, Keeps makes it so you can visit a doctor online and get hair loss medication delivered to your door every 3 months. The key to saving your hair is to act before it is too late. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. Keeps treatments typically take between 4 to 6 months to see results, so it is important to jump on it as soon as you can. Right, Sandy?
Yeah.
If you're ready to take action to prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/Amelia or go to the link in the description below and get 50% off your first order. That is Keeps, KEEPS.com/Amelia.
My first order?
Your first order.
You ordered this.
So you get another one, you get 50% off.
Later.
All right, you guys, let's get back to the episode.
All of those factors, the sprinklers, the seismic, the fact that they're over a basement, the fact that they're indoors, just make the whole thing way more complex, because underneath this room, we have a 40-car underground level as well. It's pretty wild when you consider all this weight is on an open basement. So where we're standing is about 18 inches thick. This column here is a 30-inch thick concrete.
Was there a bunch of like legal issues getting these in here?
The fire code didn't exist. We had to hire the fire department to write the fire code for these units.
That's nuts.
So anyone else that does it in the future can only do it because we had the fire code written for it. They made us put these in, these catwalks, for a theoretical fire situation. Except the final inspector pretty much told us there's no way a fireman's going up there. So they made us do that. And so the motors that run the lifts, we've got 3 20 horsepower motors. They're these blue guys over here. So
20 horsepower?
20 horsepower each.
Look at that.
The Big Daddy, these are the motors. Each motor runs 6 lifts. It's kind of like hydraulic brakes. The lift that's like real close to the motor. This one goes real fast. The one in the back corner, it goes probably like 15% slower.
So $1 million question, what I'm sure people are thinking right now is how long would it take to get a car from the very top if there's cars in every single rack underneath?
Not very long. Like realistically, getting them in is slower than getting them out, obviously, right? Because you have to be much more careful, like backing in a bunch of supercars onto the trays as opposed to just driving them straight off, right? Top car, realistically, 10 minutes.
Really?
To get it. Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. Getting them back up, all 4 cars that are like here, getting 4 cars in is probably 15 minutes. This is one dude. So
this is all one owner.
Yeah, that's all one.
My friend's got a good taste.
his taste. He also has that car and that car and other cars. Like he's got other cars.
And
so
these
like,
are all these are all spoken for. These aren't just show
customer
cars.
That's my car and that's my car. And the rest of them are customer cars. Cars that are on top are very long-term storage. It's so funny that like everyone's always like, but what if I show up? And then they never show up. And when they do, they always call. We don't ask them to. It's certainly not, I'm just like, show up. But they always call, and it's fine.
So it's just 8 to 8 on a weekday. Show up whenever you want.
7 weekdays,
7
6
to
to 3 weekends. But yeah, if you're a member, you just show up. And honestly, the cars that go out the most live on the ground. They live on the floor. So you just show up. And in fact, quite a few of the cars that get driven the most are being driven right now and aren't here.
I keep eyeing this
It's not
back
nearly
here.
as big of a deal. Oh, that GTX?
This is beautiful.
It's a hot. That thing is hot. It's good. Yeah, it's very good. It's good. But you can see, look on the look on the ground. So you see the yellow line?
Yeah.
If a car overhangs the yellow line, look up. It can't go up.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a limit of 16 feet. So this car, unfortunately, cannot go above the second level because math. Because it looks very good with a front bumper. Yo, shout out to the sponsor, Optima Batteries.
Oh, that's Optima?
Optima Batteries. This is my favorite. I've been using it for years. The digital 400 tender. Still got the plastic on it. And Optima most generously provided me 100 tenders.
Really?
So all of our tenders are Optima tenders.
That's so cool. I gotta get some of those for myself.
My new Ferrari. Derek did
Oh
full
shit, that didn't even phase me. So
Yeah.
when we were filming Sorted, Matt's literally on his phone like trying to win this in an auction.
Not this one. I
different
lost
one,
that
but
one.
this
one's
make model.
better. Yeah, this one's better. 328 GTS.
Everything happens for a reason.
Right. No, this car is fabulous.
I saw this, it didn't even click with me that.
Have you ever messed with a vintage Ferrari?
No, I have
Hop
not.
in.
Can
Check-
I?
yeah,
Wait,
check it
I've
out.
got to take out everything in my
Take your
pockets.
stupid carabiner off your pocket. Fucking brosif. And then leave your flat bill.
And my dickies and my high socks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
It's good. It's good. In
This just feels good. You're really tall.
First is down left. It's dog leg. So just give
Oh, really?
it a little gated love. I mean, tell me that's
Wow.
that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, this feels really good.
Yeah,
this is really nice.
that's what people pay for. They pay for the click click.
Man, now you're making me feel like I should go get like
You
a
should
gated
buy-
430.
You should buy a Ferrari with a stick shift. It's very good.
Such tough
It's
decisions.
very good. So I want to show you something really
Okay,
cool.
and then I really want to look at the GNX that I know is behind me and I'm like
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
out about,
That
but
thing
we'll
is
get to
amazing.
it.
So with all the attention to detail in the whole place, the one thing that was driving me nuts is having these long, ugly orange extension cords just dangling
yeah.
down for all the battery tenders. So here, you want a splashy headline? $50,000 battery tender system. Or you can even call it $50,000 like extension cords, basically. So those reels are on constant tension, and then we're gonna have these eyelets, and then click, and then they just go up and down with the trays always.
Whose idea was that?
Mine.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an engineer, but like I was
mean,
like,
that's
let's have
pretty-
reels do a thing. You want me to lower a lift for you? You can see on
Yeah, I
yours?
would love to see that.
Okay, here. So basically,
Wait, what the f is that?
Huh?
Is that a wide body smart car?
Yes, it is.
This is great.
It's got a turbo and like water meth injection and stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Have you driven this?
I can't actually. It's got the seat for someone like your size, And I
So
actually
what you're saying is I would fit in this.
You probably would. No, you would. I have the guys drive it. I can't drive it.
This thing is incredible in all the wrong ways.
It's real silly, but you know, teach their own.
Hey, that kind of reminds me of my Prius.
Right. Oh, I saw that. That looked fun. That looked cool. Oh, you might like this car actually. This car's cool. So they come down together, and then they would sandwich in to each other. Although we're not going to do that because.
Is there resistance if it were to feel it squishing something?
No, you could crush a car. There's locks to stop you from doing that, but like if you just intentionally bypass the lock and drop the tray at another car, you'd crush it. This is a RS6 Avant, which was never sold in America.
Really?
Yeah, wagon from Japan.
It is a wagon. This is beautiful.
So you can see how the reels sit between the trays, and then you would drive this out and then put the next. So you have to move one car out to get the next level down, but you know. But it goes pretty quick considering like you can put 6,000 pounds of tray. You can put a Bentayga on each tray.
Honestly, this moves faster than the lift I have at my shop.
This is belongs to a customer. This car has 11,000 miles on it.
Really?
And Derek's like our master detailer. I think he's the best detailer in California. He just did, how many hours, Derek, what's the time count, Derek? What hour are we on now?
19.
19
hours.
19
But
hours.
I mean, I feel like I'm looking at a mirror right now.
The man is using a shish kebab stick right now. That's what.
Is it the Turbo 6?
Yeah. It's a GNX.
Yeah.
This is not just a Grand National. This is a GNX.
Wow.
Boy, is that clean. That's real clean.
Total are you storing as of right now?
Like 70.
Okay.
Operating capacity is 110. Total capacity, like if we parked cars in all the aisles and stuff, would be like 130.
I gotta see the view from the top.
Taking a ride.
Gotta see the view from the top. That Land Rover is cool.
All the air that comes in is through these HEPA filters here. So you notice none of the cars in here have covers on them.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that. And they don't have a layer of dust on them either.
No. They don't, it doesn't get dusty in here. We've got a 36,000 cubic feet per minute exhaust system, so we can run like 10 cars at a time in this room if we had to.
California is known for having earthquakes. I imagine you guys had to go through extensive training or whatever, research behind that.
Yeah, it's not like it's guaranteed to a certain point, but they run simulations, and they got to a theoretical 12.0 earthquake. Now,
man.
what that means, I don't know. If you got to a 12.0 earthquake,
there's bigger problems in life if we have a 12.0 earthquake.
Yeah, I mean, the city stops.
So Matt just told me that each lift, individual lift, is $75,000. Okay, cold start on the 911R. Let's hear this.
This sounds good.
This is gonna sound good, especially in all of here. So how much does it cost to store a car inside of here?
Give or take $600 a month, which is honestly
I feel like
pretty good for what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
For the battery tending, keeping the cars clean.
Yeah.
You turn them over once a month. Like, what's the sales pitch?
The sales pitch is battery tending's free, monthly startup and warm up is free, unlimited ins and outs, free airport pickup and delivery, members lounge, concierge service. Detailing on site.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's good.
But especially for car storage in Los Angeles.
It's related to the price of real estate, obviously. So
Right.
There's some places where it could be cheaper, but 911. It's more like, brap.
So the 911 in the front are Matt's personal cars. He also has a Countach and a few fun projects going on. And it's about $600 per car. If you do more than one car, is it a different rate?
There's ways to get little discounts, yeah, if you pay for a long period of time up front or if you have a bunch of cars, yeah.
So do they have to be street legal?
No, but they have to be insured. So down here, there are more cars. So we've got tandems on this side. So you get 2 spots, the front and the rear. A tandem is $11.99 a month if you pay for some up front, or $13.99 a month. It's actually a little more than if you get 2 upstairs because it's assigned.
I'm surprised by that. I guess you just have a car cover because you don't have those crazy filters inside there.
Correct. Well, that's unfortunately a law. So in an underground level, I can't air seal it. So legally, there's literally like nothing I could do about that. So we do recommend people use covers down here. This person has a tandem and they've got 1 car, 2 motorcycles, and a hardtop.
Yeah.
You can't do that upstairs. You can only put a car, you know what I mean? So that's why this is like this person's space.
Right.
So it's a little different that way. And then on the other side, we've got VIP singles, we've got transients.
Do you have Tesla charging?
We have Tesla charging.
Let me ask you a question about a Tesla. I think I need to be realistic and get a new actual daily that I probably won't buy. I was looking at a Tesla. I'm also looking at an S-Class because you can get one. Like, I know. But like, you can actually get like a 2013, 14 for relatively cheap, and then has the self-driving lane thing.
I just picture you like in an S-Class. It's like hilarious.
You guys had to bring this wooden table in through that glass door, right?
We did, yeah.
Not even a door, the window.
We did it up and over. Yeah. The room itself is soundproof. My brother-in-law, John, his company is called Curai. They made all the acoustic paneling. They make the tiles. They do laser cutouts. And then Jay Ryan, did all the lighting, did all the wiring, set up our switcher cast system. Now the room really looks beautiful. But it was built to be a studio, so the walls themselves are air-gapped. Those tiles are acoustic tiles.
Wow.
The door is a soundproof door.
Look at this play button. What year did you get this?
Old school.
Because I have the gen after this.
I probably got
I had
that.
Gen 2. Now there's Gen 3.
I probably got it like in 2010.
Wow.
Or so. We're 6,000 subs from getting the fucking million.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys subscribe to his YouTube channel.
I've been in the 900s for 3 years.
There's enough people who are watching this episode to be able to go over there, subscribe, and help him get that play button. Come on, you guys. It is 2 o'clock on the dot. Matt and I are going live on his podcast called The Smoking Tire. If you guys want to check it out, I'll link in the description below. Oh, I love this table so much.
And this is our members lounge. We've got wine and whiskey lockers for the members. We can't serve booze, but you can
Do
certainly.
you still have an extra one available?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Anyone with a key hanging on, you can dangle.
Okay, I see a couple left.
You recognize the engine block?
Is that a Bentley motor?
Yeah. It's a Bentley W12.
This is super cool.
All of these walls, every wall that separates warehouse from living space and all these windows, knock that.
That's thick.
It's 2-hour fire rated glass. That's what this orange sticker means. You could have a cup of tea in here while a fire is raging in there and be fine. And the floor, this floor too, that's the law. Those windows, like you don't even want to know. Each of those windows is like a camera. And I wanted to do full glass wall, and they quoted me to do that room with a full glass wall instead of the 2 windows was $3 million.
Are you serious?
Because no one's ever made a piece of 2-hour fire glass
No one's
that
needed
big.
to.
Yeah. And then my office. I get a really cool view of the cars that are parked there. And actually, like once you go home tonight, I'm putting my Safari right there, like right outside the studio.
Oh, really?
In that spot. Yeah.
That'll be neat.
And then, you know, I get to Lord of the Manor from down here and kind of do the spin around sort of Dr. Evil, you know, thing. And we've got all our cameras rotate.
I'm not going to show the cameras at our specs so people can't see what the angles are here, but...
Oh. If you manage to commit crimes based on that, you deserve whatever you take, honestly. So anyway, thanks for coming by,
thank you for
West
the tour.
Side. I want to make sure you leave with some like swag. I gotta get you like hat or coffee cup or something.
Water bottle, anything.
Water bottle. We can get you water bottle. And for any of y'all folks out there that need a place to keep your prized possession, WCCS.com. Thanks for coming by.
Westside Collector Car Storage. Matt, thank you for the tour. You guys, this was the first public tour exclusively for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed. He hasn't actually allowed anyone to film in there yet, so I am honestly flattered and I had a great time. And if you haven't, I sure hope you have, go check out Sorted. We just finished the East Coast Regional. Now we're moving on to the West Coast. There was a lot more carnage, I'll tell you that. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Matt Farah's Westside Collector Car Storage. He has spent years building this, and I can't confirm nor deny, but I imagine millions and millions of dollars putting this together. I cannot recommend it highly enough, and it is owned and run by a true car enthusiast, so you know your stuff will be properly taken care of. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, all I ask is that you please share it. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye!
Break into something. Break into anything. I fucking dare all of you.